it. Like, I don't know how God did it, or how nature or the universe did it, that just one flow of milk has all the nutrients that are necessary for the growth of a baby. I mean, it is still surprising to me that something like that comes out of my body. And I won't lie to you, when my baby was just on breast milk, she was more chubby, she was more healthy looking and all of that. And then I started solids with her, and of course I noticed the difference. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adedayo, and this is These Impressions. Yes, my impressions about everything and anything at all, like I always say. Today is a glorious day. It is a perfect day for me to make a video. Actually, I am not so hot, even though the weather is hot. So I decided that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today how I weaned my baby at 9 months. Yes, she's going to be 9 months tomorrow, and she is not so keen about the breast milk anymore. She practically eats anything I give to her. As far as it is food, she's in as much as sometimes she's always stubborn, she would always refuse and all of that, which is pretty much normal for babies. She is, the main thing is that she's not so interested in taking the breast milk anymore at 9 months. Well, I don't know if this is too soon or it is too late to wean a baby, but all I know is that she has been weaned. Now, I did not deliberately set out to wean her this early. Actually, because of the fear of the fact that I do not have anyone or any family member around me, because normally as Africans, what we do back home, especially in Nigeria most of the time, is to take the child down to the grandparents or any family member who is ready and available to keep the baby for a while, so the baby gets weaned automatically just like that. But since the situation is different here, I am in Canada, my family members are not here, my mom is not here, so there isn't anyone to take her to in that respect. So I've always had this fear of how am I going to go about it, what moves am I going to make this easy for me. And because of this anxiousness in me, I kind of started early to give solid food. In as much as I say that I started early, I don't think it was exactly so early. I think I started giving her solids, like just giving her a tip of our own food, or something, just a taste or something, from I think from 4 months or thereabouts. In fact, her dad is just the worst. Her dad was practically giving her anything it could give her at around 4 months to 5 months. So I think she was already, her taste bud was already getting used to the fact that there was something different apart from the breast milk, but we had not gone fully into giving her food at that point. So she was still being exclusively breastfed, but at the same time we were giving her just sometimes eggs, sometimes just a little bit of what we eat, just to see how she reacts to it and all of that. So when we went for our doctor's appointment at sometime around I think it was still 4 months or 5 months thereabout. So we went to do a baby checkup. We went to do a checkup, and the doctor gave me the good start solids for her, and I saw that as an opportunity to start as soon as possible so that she would get used to it before she grows bigger than she was at that time. So I started by giving her grains of let me not say grains, like I gave her cereal at first. She started with cereal, but it was just a grain, you know, some cereals that mixed with fruits and all of that. So I started with just single grains of cereal, and that was like rice cereal, oat cereal, what are the one, rice and oats basically. And I found out that in as much as she refused it at first because she wasn't used to it, she later on, I kept being persistent about it, I kept giving it to her, and she started taking it. And so by 5 months she was already taking rice and oat cereal. This went into a 6th month because I didn't want to introduce other types of cereal at the same time, making everything too much. So I'll be able to detect if she is allergic to one or not. So I didn't start everything just like that. It was a gradual process. I started with just single grains of cereals and then started mixing it up with time. I think I would try one flavor like for 2 weeks to see how she reacts to it, and if it works with her, I would mix it up with another type of cereal. And that was how we went into the process until she was 6 months. So I basically just gave her cereal mostly through those times when I was trying to get her used to the idea of taking solids. So I think it was around 6 months that I started giving her noodles. Yeah, I introduced noodles to her and she liked it. In fact, I was so shocked that she practically liked that one so much. And then at that point I decided to try some other things. As time went on, I also introduced African food to her, and now she can eat amala and ewedu, eba and ewedu, and all sorts of things with ewedu. So far ewedu is in there. So what I do is I actually make the ewedu a little bit sweet. I put in enough seasoning so that she would like it. You can put crayfish and a little bit of moggy and salt to make sure that she likes it. And yeah, whenever she sees that greenish thing inside her bowl, she's always so curious and so excited to start to eat it. And that's what I actually want, right? And one thing I noticed about her African food is that when she eats African food, her body is always very strong, unlike when she takes cereal and it still feels like there's nothing inside her stomach. But with African food, she's always full and ready to sleep. Yeah, that's what I want, right? At least I get to have some hours or minutes of something to myself. So African food works with her very, very well. Like, she really likes it. Then I started to notice that she wasn't liking milk anymore. Yes, at some point they tried giving her formula and then she refused it. She completely refused to take it. And I was like, this same formula that I introduced to you when I first gave birth to you at that time, when my breast milk had not started flowing, and I actually needed to feed her. I know we were told in the hospital, I was told in the hospital that I need to keep giving it to her. I need to keep giving the breast to her so that the breast will start flowing. And even though there was nothing coming out, I still kept giving her, but at the same time I knew that she needs to be fed and she needs to be filled up so she won't be fussy. So I decided to give her formula at first before I started giving her breast milk exclusively. What I have done actually is that I have devised the means of adding formula to what's it called, that cereal, so that she would take milk, because milk is essential for our growth. Milk is essential. Baby milk, baby formula, cereal, those things are essential. I don't even know what I'm talking about. See, pardon me, I'm a first-time mom and I'm just trying to do this thing anyhow. At some point I was scared. I stopped giving her milk because she refused it. But then I was told by friends that she needs to take her milk and it is very, very important. So I had to try, because I was giving her Infomil before, and so I had to try another type of milk, and I started giving her good start. She's not taking it through the bottle, she's taking it through the mixture in the cereal. You know, I mix it up in the cereal and ensure that she takes it at least twice a day, at least twice a day, sometimes 3 times. But at least twice a day. So as I was saying, what I've got to notice right now is that she really isn't interested in breast milk anymore. In fact, even if she's interested, so there's nothing to give, because my breast milk, it don't dry. Like my breast milk, my milk factory is dry. At 9 months. Is that normal, guys? Like, is it normal for one's breast milk to have dried up at 9 months? Or am I supposed to go for a checkup or something? Because mine has dried up. Oh, I don't know why. It could be, or what I think is that because she has been taking more solid, the demand has become lower, so the supply also will become low. And I think that's practically how it works. Funny enough, I used to think that the only way to win a baby was to take her down somewhere else where she won't be seeing her mom, and then she will get used to whatsoever she's given wherever you take her to, and then that's the way you win a baby. But my experience now has taught me that it's a gradual process. You don't have to take your baby anywhere. All you have to do is start introducing solids little by little. Sometimes you give in the morning and breast milk throughout the day. That is if you're just that at the beginning phase. Anyhow you want to do it, just introduce it gradually, like little by little. And before you know it, it's solid is going to take the place of breast milk, and your baby is going to get used to the idea of eating just solid fruits. Like, I don't know how God did it, or how nature or the universe did it, that just one flow of milk has all the nutrients that are necessary for the growth of a baby. I mean, it is still surprising to me that something like that comes out of my body. And I won't lie to you, when my baby was just on breast milk, she was more chubby, she was more healthy looking and all of that. And then I started solids with her, and of course I noticed the difference. So breast milk is a very, very important of baby growth and development, and breast milk should not be there's no doubt that breast milk is just the best. Breast milk is practically the best. But then you have to think about some other things. If your baby is used to breast milk only, how then do you get to work? It's gonna disturb, right? So you have to get them used to other things too, right? Anyways, to each his own. My baby is already weaned at 9 months, and if I decide today and I don't even want to show her the breast at all, trust me, we're going to be fine. But sometimes I just decide, okay, let me just use it to pacify her. She actually doesn't, in fact, she doesn't even stay on my breast for more than let's say 2 seconds. She just take her head away and she'll be like, get out of here. Okay guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you for staying tuned to my channel. I know this one wasn't but whatever it is, that was how I weaned my baby at 9 months, or let me say at 8 months, because she's just going to be 9 months tomorrow. So guys, I'm going to be doing some unboxing of some new equipment I got for my videos. My videos are about to be lit, guys. You don't want to miss out of what you're gonna see next. So the next video you'll be seeing on my channel is gonna be some unboxing videos. Yes, I'll be unboxing some equipment, and I'll be sharing it with you guys. So let's see in the next video, guys. Don't switch the channel, okay? Don't go watch something else. Just keep staying on these impressions, and please subscribe to my channel. Like my videos, and most of all, share. Bye.